everyone, and welcome back to another Fandom Fitness Friday, and happy birthday to Harry Potter. Today is the boy who lives birthday, and we've been celebrating Harry Potter all month long, or at least the Wizarding World all month long. We had a potions class with Professor Snape. Last week we celebrated some fantastic beasts by unleashing some fit-tastic beasts, and this week we're going to do a true Zoo Fit fashion birthday workout with some birthday burpees. Now this workout is actually called the Bertie Bots Every Flavor Burpees. So yeah, there are quite a bit of burpees, but they're gonna be different every single round. We've got 7 rounds for the 7 books, incorporating all that we've loved and know about the Harry Potter series. So we have our Gryffindor burpees, and of course some Slytherin burpees. I'm wearing my house colors, showing off my Slytherin pride for today. Again, having some fun with our favorite wizarding characters from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Again, making fitness a little bit more fun. Let's go ahead and go over some of these awesome burpees. Celebrate Harry Potter's birthday. Let's get started. We've got a total of lots of burpees, 49 burpees for today, 7 rounds. Each round's got 7 burpees. So we're gonna be doing 7 burpees, 7 Bertie Bot burpees, 7 chocolate frog hops, and then 7 butterbeer box jumps. The fun part about this workout is that each round we're going to be doing a different type of burpee. So Bertie Bots is known, her jelly beans are every flavor imaginable. We have every type of burpee imaginable. Have it on my card here, but it's also written on the board so we won't get lost. We've got Bertie Bots Every Flavor Burpees. So each round we're going to be doing a different type of burpee. Round 1, we've got our Gryffindor burpees. Round 2 is Slytherin. Then we have our Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Hogwarts. Round 6 we'll be doing the Trio T-Twist plank burpee. And then round 7 is the Harry Potter, celebrating Harry Potter, the chosen one. We get to choose player's choice of the 6 other types of burpees that we just did. So there we have it. Again, we'll be going over each one of these, having a little bit more fun with our burpees. 7 rounds for the 7 books, celebrating Harry Potter's birthday today. Alright, 7 rounds, 3 different exercises. We're only doing 7 repetitions of each exercise. So the first exercise is the burpees, and so even if you don't want to do a variation of the burpee, that's totally fine. You can do a different modifications for it, but a basic burpee is, again, I like to explain it as falling down on your face and then jumping right back up. But there are other ways to modify. So a typical burpee is we're going to squat down, place our hands on the ground. We're going to step or jump back, and you notice I'm still stepping back, coming into that full push-up. I like to release my hands, come back up, step or jump back, and then hands go overhead as we hop up. So again, a little bit faster, bending down, step or jump back, step or jump up, and come up again. That's your basic burpee, but even that can be heavily modified. We've got a bench here. If you want to do a good modification, come up to the tabletop. This is going to be a really good starting point for those of you who've never done burpees before. Hands are on the edge. You can still step or jump. You can step or jump back, do a little quarter push-up, step or jump up, hands come up overhead. Still is considered burpee, trust me. This will still get your heart rate up. So don't worry, if this is the level you're at, awesome, have some fun with it. If you want to go in between the tabletop and the ground, you can go to the step here. Again, hands come to the edge, step or jump back, little quarter push up, step or jump back up, hands come up overhead. That is the basic burpee, and then we're going to show you some variations through. Alright guys, our first burpee is going to be the Gryffindor burpee. That's where our heroes ended up, in the House of Gryffindor, or as Slytherins like to call them, the Gryffindorks. This is going to be a lion push-up burpee. So instead of a regular push-up at the bottom of that burpee, we're going to kind of stretch out and do a lion push-up. So demonstrating from the side angle, again, getting down to the burpee however you need to. Again, I'm going to be doing a step back into that plank, and instead of doing a normal push-up, I'm going to do a lion push-up, which is a push-up and then stretching out into child's pose, and then coming back and up to hands overhead or to your hop. So once again, if you're doing them if you have a faster rate, if you want to do them at a little slightly higher level, coming down, jumping into doing our push-up, stretching out, jumping up and up. There's your one lion push-up or Gryffindor burpee. All right, guys, so we have our Gryffindor burpees. Next is the House of Slytherin. Slytherin Pride, we've got our Sidewinder burpee. So again, still coming down into that full plank, but instead of the push-up, we're going to do what's called a Sidewinder, going side to side. So coming down normally, step or jump back, but instead of the push-up, we're going to jump our legs to one side, jump them to the other side, jump them to the middle, and come back overhead. So once again, whatever level you are at, you can still step or jump back, step or jump back, jump, jump, Sidewinder for our Slytherin burpees. And then for our third round of our Bertie Bots Every Flavor burpees, we're going to be doing the Ravenclaw burpee. So instead of a push-up, we're going to be doing what's called a flyaway. So hands go out overhead, or just like the eagle from Ravenclaw. So once again, getting into that burpee however you want to, getting down on the ground, stepping or jumping back. We're going to lower ourselves all the way to the ground, hands come all the way out. We do a flyaway, chest coming up off the floor, pushing ourselves back up, and then standing up overhead. I'll get a side angle. So once again, from the side, coming down, stepping or jumping back, lowering all the way to the ground, hands come out overhead, do our flyaway, push ourselves back up, jump, come up. That's our Ravenclaw burpees. Our next round, we're going to be doing Hufflepuff burpees. Once again, doing a normal burpee, we will be doing the push-up, but instead of the jump at the end, we're going to do two high knees, one on each side. So it's going to look a little bit like this. Hands come to the ground, step or jump back, come all the way down, push up, step or jump back up. But instead of that jump, we do two high knees. Round 5, we've got the 4 houses. Now we have the School of Wizardry, Hogwarts. We've got our Hogwarts climber burpee. So to do this one, again, instead of the push-up, we're going to include a mountain climber at the bottom of that burpee. So coming down into our plank, stepping or jumping back. Instead of that push-up, we're going to do one mountain climber on each side, step or jump back up, and hands come up overhead or jump up. So once again, for a higher intensity, stepping or jumping back, mountain climber, stepping up, and then jumping up for our Hogwarts mountain climber burpees. And for our 6th round, we've got the trio T-twist burpee. And this one's going to be hopefully bringing down the intensity just a little bit. Slow ourselves down. It still is a burpee, so it's still going to be good cardio, but bring the intensity down just a little bit. Instead of a push-up at the bottom of that burpee, we're going to be twisting from side to side, doing a quick T-twist or a side plank on each side. So once again, coming down, stepping or jumping back. We're going to lift one side, stretch up, come back down, lift to the other side, stretch, and going to come back down, step or jump back, and hands come up overhead. So once again, this is a little low intensity. This is our second to last round, having some fun with our T-twist trio burpee. And there you have your choices of burpees for that last round. So you can do the Gryffindor burpee, once again, coming down into our push-up, stretching out for that lion push-up. There's our Gryffindor burpee. You can do the Slytherin burpee, stepping out, doing a sidewinder. You can do the Ravenclaw burpee, coming down and doing a flyaway. You can do the Hufflepuff burpee, which is instead of normal burpee, but instead of the jump at the end, we're doing high knees. You can do the Hogwarts burpee, doing a mountain climber, or the trio burpee, celebrating all three, Hermione, Harry, and Ron. So that's your choice for that last round of Harry Potter and Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Burpees. Alright, so we have our 7 Bertie Bott's burpees. After that we have 7 chocolate frog hops and then 7 BUTTERBEER box jumps. So to go over the chocolate frog hops, we're going to be doing basically a kind of a squat jump, but I'm going to be working our quads quite a bit. We're going to start in a narrow stance and again a narrow squat, still keeping our knees out. We're going to come down, keeping our chest up, and then we're going to hop out kind of like a jumping jack and then squat down, coming back in. So going in and out is going to be 1. If that gets too much for you, there's a couple different options. Instead of coming all the way down to the ground, I have my water bottle here. This is a perfect height often for me. So I'm going to be, again, touching and reaching down for my water bottle. So coming down in the center and then coming down in the center, touching the water bottle. So I'm not coming down quite as far with my hops. And yet still one more modification you can do is to take out the jump. So you can start in a narrow stance, squatting down, and then stepping out our leg, stepping it back in. Once again, stepping out and then stepping in is going to be 1 repetition. So choose your level, whatever is comfortable for you. Make it fun doing those chocolate frog hops. Well, right, we have our Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Burpees. We have our chocolate frog hops. And last in each round, we have our 7 BUTTERBEER box jumps. Now, I don't actually have a box. What I'm going to be doing is using a kitchen step for my box jumps, and then I'm going to show you a couple of different modifications you can do during your workout. So get a step that is a comfortable height for you, hop up, and then step back down. We're going to do that 7 times. Now, jumping is not your level right now. That's perfectly fine. In fact, for my workout today, I am not going to be jumping up onto a step. I'm going to be stepping up onto a bench, which is what you can do too. So you can go up to a little higher height, or you can stay at that height. But for a step up, 1 foot goes up. We're going to step up, and again, kind of squeezing our glutes at the top, and then slowly lowering that foot back down to the ground. Switching sides, stepping up, and then slowly lowering our leg back down to the ground to again reduce that impact on our knees. Alright guys, how was it? Lots of burpees, but hopefully lots of fun too. Good variation. What was your favorite? Were you a Gryffindor, a Slytherin, Ravenclaw, or Hufflepuff? Or maybe you're just a Hogwarts fan or a trio fan. Let me know in the comments below what was your choice for that last round of burpees. Remember to unleash your inner hero. Be the hero that the world needs today, tomorrow, and forever. Remember to eat clean, live green, but most importantly, have fun and train positive. I'll see you guys next week.